Howdy guys, and happy start of August. This is designed to be my TBR for August, to let you know the books that I'm planning to read. But equally it's kind of a library haul because I went to the library, picked up some books, and they're basically the ones that I'm planning to read in August. So it's a bit of both really. I picked up 5 books actually, but the first one was The Hedge Knight, which I read at the end of July. So I've got 4 books that I picked up at the library. I've really struggled to find books this time, if I'm honest. I went in with my sort of TBR in my head. I had to look around, could really not find much at all. I had I wanted to read a Rainbow Rowell book. I wanted to finish the Lunar Chronicles. There were so many ideas that I wanted to do, and I couldn't find any of the books. So the first book that I picked up is probably one that was on my TBR, but not at the forefront of my mind. That's The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. I recently read The Fifth Wave, and it was an alright book, nice idea, and I decided that I quite like to try and finish the series. I hate the idea of all these series hanging over my head. I saw this and I thought, well, there ain't nothing else in the young adult section that's standing out, so I decided to take that to try and read the next stage in the series and hopefully finish the series by the end of the year. Then I wandered around the sort of adult fiction area for blooming ages, unable to find anything. I thought, let's just go for an old favourite. Let's go for something we're guaranteed to like. So I went to the Stephen King section and picked up Dolores Claiborne. I love Stephen King, so I can almost guarantee I'm going to enjoy it. Then I picked up a book that's possibly not typical of me. Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy by whoever it's by, Helen Fielding. This isn't typical of me, I don't think. I think it was because I was struggling to find other books, that when I saw it I thought, why not? As you can see, I've started reading it already. But yeah, I thought actually, if you're in a reading slump, go for easy reading, something that, I've loved Helen Fielding's writing before, so hopefully that'll help me get out of the slump. After that, headed over to the graphic novel section, picked up The Hedge Knight, which I've already read. I don't really want to read superhero ones, they don't generally appeal to me, but I saw this and I thought, why not? Comical Tragedy or Tragical Comedy of Mr. Punch by Neil Gaiman and Dave McKean. I'm trying to read more by Neil Gaiman because I'm really trying to convince myself that I like his writing. I think he's a really good sort of dark storyteller, so I'm intrigued by the story. I don't really know much about this, except that I think it looks quite dark and quite creepy. So those were the books that I picked up at the library, and then they are the majority of my TBR. I mean, there's 4 books there, 3 of them are decent size. But I thought, it's August, I'm off work, let's aim high. So I decided to add in a couple more. The first that I added in was The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. This was on my TBR last month, but got dropped because of the booktubeathon. I did actually read the first 20 or so pages. I think it looks like a really good idea, and I need to read it before they make it into a film. Really looking forward to reading that actually. It's probably the book on my TBR that I'm most excited about. And then I decided to add one more. So I had a little look at my bookshelf and picked out Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. This is a book that I found through BookTube. Vienna Waits Books had it in hers, I think, and I think she refers to it quite frequently as her favourite book this year. And it's pretty. It's kind of crime novel thriller type thing, which again is classic me really, can't go wrong, so looking forward to that. So that, my dears, is my TBR for August. It's pretty big for me, but I'm quite hopeful that I can do it. When I've been talking about these books, it's made me realise how a lot of these are my sort of go-to genres. They're almost can't go wrong books, and I think that'd be really good because although I am on holiday and so it should be easier to read, I am on holiday, so it's a lot easier to be lazy and just sit and, look at YouTube and things. So I do require a bit more motivation to read than usual. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.